entire world is about to forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Wait, everyone? Can't some people still know?
Be careful what you wish for, Parker.
Hello, Peter.
Spider-Man No Way Home is truly an event. It's an event before the event even happens. It's been an event for over a year now, and with all the speculation and rumor that just builds the hype and the hoopla and the circus that is Spider-Man No Way Home, once we actually get the movie, our brains are going to be fried. Welcome to the Chaos Multiverse, everybody. Jimmy, your Chaos. Today, we are going heavy, deep spoilers. So, I need to give you that warning up front. Before I say anything else, we will be spoiling potential plot leaks and potential deaths in the movie and other stuff. Now, it's all alleged and once again not confirmed, but I don't want to ruin the experience for anybody that is doing whatever they can to hold on to some sense of secrecy, not knowing what's going on. They're doing whatever they can to not be spoiled. So your spoiler alert is official. I would turn back now. And if you haven't turned back, let's move forward. Today we are going to be discussing multiple things, and these come from Spider-Fan News on Twitter, who is starting to, or has been growing a little name for himself when it comes to leaks and stuff actually coming true. Now, with that being said, that doesn't mean in any sense that these are true or that they end up being true. One of them has been corroborated with other sources that I've seen in the past, but again, take it with a grain of salt. But we are going to be discussing Doctor Strange's role in Spider-Man No Way Home and how Marvel may be doing their editing kind of manipulation and making us look one way and doing another thing when it comes to his actual role in the movie. We're also going to be talking about a death. That is right. We've seen these rumors in the past, and it's kind of narrowed down to two characters in Spider-Man No Way Home, and if either one of them ends up being true, you're probably going to see some tears shed. And the final thing is, we are going to talk about two Sinister Six villains and how one of them may actually end up being good. That's right, and the other one may be at the brunt end of Tom Holland finally losing it. And when I say that, I mean going Hulk mode, which kind of connects with the death theory that's out there as well. Guys, before we get into it, PlayStation 5 giveaway, 10,000 subscribers. When we hit that mark, somebody's winning. All you have to do to enter is be subscribed to the channel, have your notifications on with the bell, and then comment on any video on the channel. All the videos. Each time you do, you enter, and tell me your favorite Marvel character. Include your Twitter handle, so if you win, I can get hold of you. Now, let's start off with a Sinister Six villain that may end up not actually being a villain. This movie's going to have so many twists and turns that our head is going to have to be on a swivel anyway. But this comes from Spider-Fan News, and he's getting to where he actually puts a spoiler alert, don't read or click, in his tweets as you read down them. This is what the screenshot said. Somebody asked a question, is Ock going to stay a villain all the way through the movie? And if you know, in your opinion, would you say he has a good amount of screen time? We talked about screen time or potential screen time leaks for Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. And now that I think about it, the more I think about it, heck, they may have 40 minutes each. You guys go check that video out. But this one was answered by somebody else. And I don't know who this person is, but I guess it was deemed credible enough to Spider-Fan News to post out to his following. Does that mean it's true? No. But the answer was, no, he's going to turn. So the question again was, is Ock going to stay a villain? And the answer was no, he's going to turn, which means he is going to turn to the good side. If you know anything about the storylines with Dr. Otto or Dr. Octavius, otherwise known as Doc Ock, you know he's a good guy. He's a really good guy. Him and Peter are friends, and they were friends in his timeline that he's actually coming over from in this movie. So it's not a far-fetched speculation theory to say he's going to turn around and help Peter, or help one of the Peters, or help all of the Peters. The reason he's bad is because of his mechanical harness that fused to him, and when the red lights are on, well, bad things happen. That's when Doc Ock comes out. So this one isn't that far-fetched to me. I actually kind of think this is a good twist that could actually happen, and we'll have to see, because they've already given us a look at him. So we know that he's going to be part of the storyline, and I think it would be a good twist if he actually ended up helping our trio of Spider-Man heroes. The next one, we are going to talk about what is being called a John Walker moment. Now, if you don't know what that means, you should go back and watch the Falcon and the Winter Soldier Disney Plus series, because John Walker had a moment where he basically went rated R, if you will, and he beat somebody about the face with the Captain America shield. There was blood splattered everywhere. He had an enraged moment, okay? So, this was posted. So, this connects with what we were talking about, a possible death in the movie. And get ready for this. The rumors are out there that either Aunt May or Ned will actually be killed in Spider-Man No Way Home, and they will be killed at the hands of the Green Goblin. Now, people are picking which one they think it's going to be, and once again, this is all alleged, but the more I think about it, either one of them, that's going to be a moment in the theaters. That's going to be a very, very, it's going to be a hard pill to swallow. Now, we've also seen that MJ could possibly be killed at the end. I don't think that one's going to happen at all. I don't think that rumor was true at all. But I could see Aunt May or Ned being the trigger for what Tom Holland's Peter Parker does in this leak. So the question was, does Tom's Peter have a John Walker moment and beat up Goblin out of rage? I've been hearing about that, and the answer was yes. So according to this leak, the Green Goblin is going to somehow kill Aunt May or Ned, or he's going to manipulate somebody else to do it. We don't know. He's usually got 2 or 3 steps ahead of everybody, so it may not actually be at his hands, but it's going to be his doing if it ends up being true, and that is going to trigger our Peter, Tom Holland, to go absolutely Hulk on the Green Goblin. And we've never really seen Peter, Tom Holland's Spider-Man, go to that level. Now, we've seen death mode, kill mode with his suit and stuff, but we've never seen him actually snap. Because we've actually never had the Uncle Ben moments, really, with Tom Holland, like the other Spider-Man dealt with and snapped. So this could be his tipping point. And, once again, doesn't sound too far-fetched. And Marvel really has to be careful and bring continuity with the fact that, yes, we want everybody to live. We want everybody to be happy, but you also have to have some stakes involved in these movies, or we're going to get to a point where it's just superhero movie after superhero movie, and we know nobody's going to die because it's the multiverse, and we can just travel back in time, and we can do this and that, and there aren't any really high stakes involved. So, if you kill off Aunt May or Ned, that's pretty high stakes. And then we see a side of Tom Holland that we've never seen before, which I would actually like to see. The final leak we're going to talk about, I told you at the beginning of the video, Doctor Strange. Now, with the official teaser trailer, they make it look like Doctor Strange is a huge part of this movie. And we know he's going to be an integral part because he is going to open up the timelines or the multiverse or whatever it is to bring in these other timelines from the Sam Raimi universe, the Amazing Spider-Man, all the Sinister Six. He's going to be responsible for that because he's trying to help Peter cast or do that spell where everybody forgets that Peter is actually Spider-Man because Mysterio outed him. And that's where we get to where we are with Doctor Strange. Now, we also know he's probably going to be housing some of these Sinister Six villains throughout the movie, and we know that him and Spider-Man, Tom Holland's Spider-Man, may actually toe up to each other, at least briefly. It won't end up with anything bad. It'll be like a Civil War fight, but it looks like they're actually going to go at it, or there's going to be the chase scene. We saw the train scene where Doctor Strange is chasing Peter, and Peter's trying to stop him, all that good stuff. He's eventually going to wrangle him up and bring him back. But the leak says that Strange has a small role in the film. Tom Holland, the 2 other Spideys in the Sinister Six, are the main characters, and that goes back to the leaks yesterday. We talked about on-screen time for Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire being at 40 minutes, and I showed you guys that's a long time. Because if you go back to Endgame and Infinity War, 30 minutes and 35 minutes was the top. And that was Endgame with Iron Man, Tony Stark, and Captain America. In Infinity War, I don't think there was somebody over 20 or 21 minutes. So 40 apiece is huge. But if this leak ends up being true and Doctor Strange isn't as big a part of this as we think he is, and the trailers are just kind of manipulating us to think that, which Marvel does all the time, that could be true. They could have a ton of screen time. And if that's true and you have the Sinister Six focused and the 2 Spideys and Tom Holland, and you got a little sprinkle of Doctor Strange to make magic happen, I think that's good. There you have it, my friends. Huge, huge plot leaks, huge spoilers if they end up being true. We'll have to wait and find out. Get those comments going. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you soon.